September, just last weekend, 2025, I returned to the same place where I filmed this Bigfoot on telescope video, so I know that they're real. Even though I have 100 videos almost in a row of Bigfoot, and you can watch anyone you want. You can see that it's dressed, and there's a whole family of them. There's something it's wearing. It was on telescope video. I know they're real. And I returned to this place to gift it, to spend time with it, to go back to this place that I saw Bigfoot before. So I bought a bunch of snacks with me, and I was looking for something to put it in, and I found this huge piece of bark not 20 feet from the edge of the forest and put in my plums and peanuts. So this is the end. Look at that. What the heck is that? Rained. Look at that. Does it look like maybe some... Let's turn that bandwidth. Something crossing right now or right out there. Look at that. All of my subscribers are unique. Not one person is a friend or Facebook or anybody else. So I really appreciate y'all joining and knowing my story. Alright, so the first thing I can see is that there's heavy foot traffic. And you can see like this thing's been stepped on right through there. There's a whole path going out. That's where I came in at. But everything in here is Bigfoot structures, and it's to a great magnitude. And this is one of their highways is right through one of these paths. But look at this. You see that up there? This is like a lot of people will say leaners. There's a stick right here. Look at this. This is like handmade stuff. Like handmade stuff. You can see it's a whole arch going all the way up and down. This goes up. So let me show you a side right quickly. You can see all these big indentures I can all through here. But there's holes. Look, my stick's going in them right here. All the way around them. There's another hole. See, look. It goes all the way around. All the way around, there's holes. So what they do is they dig up the roots out of there as a feeding source that most people don't know about. Right here, we have an arch. And it's going all the way from the bottom to the top and all the way across. But 2 or 3 steps to the side. And I just gifted it too. Look at this. Everything's caught up. Here's another arch. From the bottom, all the way to the top, all the way over. Not but just one stick cross, another stick cross, but another stick cross on top. And here is a, right here is a piece of bark that I found just outside. And I just happened to bring some apricots and stuff and place in the bark and put a couple sticks around it to gift it. I picked the arch because that's what I've been doing lately, but look, it goes all the way down and all the way around. And right behind me, behind the double arches, here's an X. Here's another double arch. And then here's a stick crossed in between them. And then right on the other side of that is a big X with another arch going all the way back and all the way back and forth. So this one here is a huge arch. There's a stick placed right there in the corner. And then there's another one behind it where I just gifted it. Another arch going all the way down and back to, you know. So this ain't less like arches. This is like arches from the top to the bottom, all the way through here, and stuff and signs that I started to learn. See how the stick just stuck up as I went on. Here's another arch. It goes all the way up and all the way back. Now this is a new arch system. This is not the arches horse that there's even bigger arches. This is like another arches. That stick right there is placed up on it sideways on a perfect X right there. You can see it, but look. See it? That's what I'm saying is everything in here is Bigfoot. I've seen them in here before. These are my known guys. My other ones I go to once a year, and these ones I left alone for a while, and I'm kind of like revisiting. And I don't know, maybe I should go back into the business mindset of things and just crushing everything. But I don't like to be so egotistical and like that. I like to be myself, you know. And to me, that's what's been about. Because when they said discover Florida, I would never in my mind ever imagine that I meant this. But one day I went and sat outside, and I thought it would be the most boring thing. Here's another arch right behind me, and I just happened to be living like right near them and everything, and stuff just happened. And I went to other places and it happened. I saw females and such real sightings, and that's how I became Baffle Bigfoot. Not only am tricking them, my signs, see the triangles on my palm, apparently that means something like you're the gifted one. Here, I even show it to you. See the crosses? I'm a gifted chosen one. So I realized I still don't think it like, I don't even know what that means, but I feel like I'm kind of lucky. And you know, like I always say, try to be yourself. Don't try to be another person, you know, no matter what it is, no matter how much you lost or didn't lose, you know, just be yourself, you know. We're gonna see this path right here. There's some more. See why I gotta say stuff like that? See how it happens to me? It's like I can just walk. Whoa! They got holes. They dig up roots. Look at this. There's another one. That's a field goal. That means like a highway to me. See, we're right by the highway. So some of these signs are different because that looks a lot like, you know, the weaving around the highway. Let me tell you, because we're all driven it if you live down here many times. It's called the 95. So, as we go along, there's two parallel sticks. I told you, everything I'm seeing is it. I don't even, what I just gifted them, I don't know if they'll remember me or not. I don't want to call them. I don't want to say anything, but I can see that they've been running in and out. They're probably foraging this time of year, and they're really, really active. Really active right now. From what I'm seeing today, I mean, as of today, like active. Here's another double arch system somewhere. So we're like I showed you those roots and everything. Well, watch this. They're digging around the bottoms. There's a root. Let's bend up into a perfect arch right there. And there's another root. Looks like a loophole going into some kind of thing. And another arch root right here. And they blocked me off. I can see their trail right there. It's like telling me to go walk through there, and I can't. Like, see, it's all the way through. You'd have to look at this. They placed something on there again. See that? Watch this. Oh, it's growing on there. Sometimes they place stuff on the sticks. Something white. White is still walking through here. There's another arch. And these ones go almost all the way. This one doesn't go all the way to the ground. Most of them do. So, This is, yeah, triple home. So one here. I'm in the triple arches now, down in the evening, and I'm seeing one here, and one in front of me. And I don't really know if I'm gonna walk out with anything, to tell you the truth. There's one to the side of me. I've been here before. I don't like really going to where I've been before. I do, but a little bit differently, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, you go see the waterfall and you walk down back to the waterfall. Let's go this way, you know, instead of walking down to the waterfall that way. Yeah, there's a big path for me too. That's luckily for me. Oh, look at this. This is a seat. Alright. So, what I just found behind me, besides the little face I showed you on here, is a Bigfoot seat of places where they sit in. They often sit and make like mud balls and other things and do things a little bit differently than what you. But see how the stick is? Everything's beat down. You know, sat in this palmetto leaf as part of it, and then they leave like a stick back in its place. So the only thing that comes back has to take the stick out to sit there. I'm not gonna be rude and walk through it. Don't know that. You don't have to trail from me around this way. So, next thing is to show you some more Bigfoot stuff. So far in the forest, as we move around, there's another arch system up here. It's beat down again, and out here, and it's probably gonna lead me back out today because I'm so late into here. Oh, look at this! It's a field goal. Now this one's a small one, field goal, and look how close to the end of my stick it looks like. It was making something for me again, and sometimes they even leave walking sticks for me out here, like they love me something. Check out what happened to my lucky walking stick. You see the face on there? This has been sitting in my room, and this face is new. It looks like this. It's like I already got one, you know. Oh, look what they did. That's what it is. So they gnawed down on this tree, like the bark I showed you, or just gifting them. And they're gonna be friends with me after giving them some plums. But look, see? Now watch this. It's like a little tower. But here's the secret. What happened to it? It's not around here. And it's gone all the way up. These things talk about baffling. That's not including stuff over here and these palms, palmettos. I mean, it's like that. This is where I used to gift it, right around here. And one time I left a peanut butter jar, and I swear they scraped everything out of the peanut butter jar. I had like a little X set up over here like years ago. It was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago. And then I found the jar over there. It had little holes all the way around the top of the rim. And the stick with an X right next to it, next to a stump, that something hominid was making little holes, unscrewed it, and then somehow they took everything out of it. So you talk about the physical realms and then the paranormal stuff, and I seen the paranormal stuff. So right now what I'm reading is back to the physical Bigfoots that I know. And I don't know what they got left here, or they're here, or they were here first, or what the whole story is. It's something like that, though. Like, here's another arch. Like, this is arches all the way back to the ground. See? Arch. All the way back. And then, try to leave. They do have a split log. It looks like they made something for me. There's a little eatery there. That's eating. Something's eating. Whatever it is, it's eating. And bark is on their menu after seeing that other bark. And then there's mushrooms, some armadillo. And then every once in a while I get a cow or a horse or something. But, it's the physical. Other ones, and I hope I'm gaining a relationship by talking to you guys right now. It's like totally leading me out of here. Look at that. That's my sign. Just because y'all subscribed, I'm lucky enough to duck under.